Hi guys, I am gonna show you how to make a vegan alfredo sauce today. This feels really weird in case he's filming me right now on my phone, and that's weird, but I am going to show you how to do this. So you can use any noodle that you want to, but like you can use rigatoni, you can use a freaking, I don't know, macaroni, cavatappi, all of them, any kind. You don't have to use a fettuccine noodle.
Don't use lasagna.
Don't use lasagna. That would be that'd be too hard to eat. But we're using angel hair. This is our favorite for this. It kind of tastes like if you guys have ever had that one pastaroni that is like, it's like a white Parmesan or something like that, and it's like got an angel hair pasta in it. It reminds me of college when I eat this, so it's really, really delicious. So a cup of cashews. This is what we keep our cashews in normally. Normally we buy them in the bulk section, but yesterday they didn't have any. You don't have to. We're not lying. We're not lying to the people. They didn't have any in the bulk section, and we are getting our groceries delivered right now. We have like some stock, but you know, for random things, we're getting them delivered, and this is one of them. The delivery, at least the one that I use on Smith's, they will not bring you something that's in the bulk section. So this was just like in that like fancy, stupid section where they use too much plastic. But we got that. We are using, Casey and I hate touching garlic and having it on my hands. In my nails and stuff like that, so we always buy, not usually the organic kind. I think this was all they had last time we were at the store, which we have another one which is not organic, but we use this, and really like super delicious. So it says like 2 garlic cloves. I'm probably going to use about a little less than a tablespoon of garlic for this. And lemon. So fresh lemon would be great, right? But I didn't buy that. So we just have this in the house, so it's about a half a tablespoon, so I guess we'll see. You can also use, if you don't have lemon, you could use either rice vinegar or apple cider vinegar. They're both the sort of same acidity level that you need when you make something like this, so that would be fine too. And onion. We have half an onion that we used. We made this a couple of days ago. Full disclosure. So we have half an onion from that. This onion is from Jamie Lovegood. Thanks, Jamie. We did buy more onions now though, so luckily we can. Don't show our dishes. Good God. Good Lord. Good God. And then also salt. We use pink salt. I just think this little container is like the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. So we just use this for our salt. So it's about a teaspoon of salt. I probably do a little more. I like a salty dish. By the way, I'm looking at a recipe that, yes, I found on the internet, but also I have altered to my own liking. But I can't remember where I found it on the internet, or else I would credit it here. We will be using nutritional yeast, which is so vegan. I hate to say it. You can get it at Smith's with, this is the brand. There's also a
Simple Truth
brand of this, which is like about 50 cents less.
Can I do a quick diatribe on that?
Yeah.
So they used to have bulk nutritional yeast, and then at Smith's, and then they jacked up the prices and made it in a jar like this.
Nutritional.
So I always buy the Bragg's kind instead of the Simple Truth kind to stick it to Smith's.
Right.
Okay.
Because
diatribe done.
Well, it's kind of done, but like to elaborate on that, Smith's stopped doing the bulk nutritional yeast because they made their own nutritional yeast, I think is what Casey was saying. So
conspiracy theory.
Yeah, like, so they made it like way more expensive, because normally you could buy like something this big for like $1, and now this costs like $5.
Yep.
So it's really bullshit, but for a lot of recipes like this one, you only use like 2 to 4 tablespoons, so it's like, it's okay. But I mean, if you want to support like a good company, maybe by Bragg's. But anyways, and then on top of that, we're gonna do some rosemary leaves. They just get ground up, but they taste good, I guess. I mean, I love rosemary, but I don't really know what they add to this particular, because I've been vegan for like most of my like chef cookery. So I've never made a not vegan Alfredo, I don't think. I think I've always just like bought it in a jar or something, which is like really sad. But so I don't know. It tastes good though. We made it without it, and it missed it.
It missed it. It did miss it.
It did miss it. I don't know why, but it did. And then I already talked about the salt, and then we'll do some black pepper, just regular.
Secret ingredient.
Yeah.
I think.
If you're like me, you want to do some black pepper just like because you blend this all up, obviously. Maybe that's not obvious, but you blend this all up and then you put it on the pasta. But if like I would do some in the blend and then just like add a little bit as like a topping. And speaking of toppings, we're gonna be putting some broccoli on top. Normally, of course, we would do fresh broccoli. I guess I say of course, which is like pretty like fucking shitty, because broccoli is the same no matter what. I mean, fresh vegetables
or frozen
and frozen vegetables have the same amount of like nutrients.
Good for yous.
Yeah. So, the thing that I would say about frozen broccoli though is, well, A, it's like way easier to cook, but B, just make sure you get something that is florets.
Yeah, don't get the broccoli pieces.
If you get pieces, it'll be a lot of stock. And while I agree with eating all of something, sometimes a stock can be inedible in some cases. We made this for a meal prep. Don't judge me, but we made this for a meal prep a few weeks ago, and we used just like regular broccoli, like all pieces. And when it came down to the florets, it was like we had to spit them out because it was like eating a sunflower seed shell, like a husk. It was like not.
It was not good.
It was not edible. So.
It was no good.
Okay, so we got our boiled cashews. Usually about like 10 to 15 minutes is perfect, and then you drain and rinse them. Casey is adding the onions to this right now. Half a cup of onions is a half an onion. So half an onion, and you could use yellow or white or brown.
Or sweet yellow.
But don't use red.
You could use what is the thing? The little onion?
A shallot?
You could use a shallot.
Yeah. But don't use a red onion for this. Please, for the love of God. All right, so I'm going to do some garlic. No, I'm just going to do like almost a tablespoon of garlic, basically. Just kind of guessing there, but that works for me. And then a half a tablespoon of lemon. Again, I would definitely be using a regular lemon, and I would be using this like nifty little thing that we have, but who cares? Fuck it. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna do a half a tablespoon, which there's no half a tablespoon measurement, in case you guys didn't know that. So you just kind of gotta go until you guess that that's about half a tablespoon. And
we can always add more.
And then do an extra squirt.
Yeah.
We like our stuff a little bit with a little more acidity to it.
We like more seasoning just in general.
So nutritional yeast that I talked about earlier. So originally, I think when I found this recipe, it said like 1 to 2 tablespoons, and I usually do 4. Here, we're gonna do 4. If you can see, it's kind of flaky.
Kind of looks like fish food, but tastes better than fish food.
It tastes a lot better than fish food. It tastes like cheese, actually.
Yeah.
So this is a cheese substitute. Don't ever get brewer's yeast. Brewer's yeast instead. It's not the same. Don't let anybody tell you it's the same, because it is not the same. It tastes bad. So don't do that. That's what we used to do. We're like, why does everybody like nutritional yeast so much? Because when we get it from the store, it tastes like shit. It's because they were giving us brewer's yeast and telling us it was nutritional yeast. It was terrible. So we're going to do some salt. which is a tablespoon of salt.
Wait, a tablespoon?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a tablespoon?
No, a teaspoon. Sorry.
Okay.
This, I'm holding a teaspoon.
Okay.
I just said tablespoon, but I meant
Oh my
teaspoon.
God.
A quarter. A quarter. This is new, so let's.
Hopefully we can open it.
There we go. Usually do like a heaping of these guys, so
Yeah, because
maybe a little bit
they
more.
taste really good.
Yeah. And then about the same of black pepper, but I think I'm gonna add a tiny bit more. I think I'll just do like
one heaping. Yeah, I think
maybe
that's
just a tiny bit more.
teeny bit more. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So now we're gonna blend this.
Wait, we need a 3rd cup of water.
We need
3/4. 3/4.
Thank God I have Casey here. Am I right? I think I'll just do. We're gonna add 3/4 cup water off camera. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so we got the mix that we were doing, and then about 3/4 cup of water. I think we're gonna need more water, but we're gonna try it out. So
We're following the recipe.
let's take a look. I actually think that that's a good consistency, so I think we'll leave it at that. Smells so cheesy, so garlicky. Oh, with some broccoli, that's gonna be so delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nutritional, maybe not. Really yummy though.
We do our best.
Yeah, we're trying our best right now during these times. But yeah, I'll show you the final product in a minute.
Do, 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 Still 3 minutes left.
Now I'm gonna pour the broccoli in the done pasta. Oh, I'm gonna drop it first because it's a little slippery.
It's hot.
And then I'm gonna pour it in there. And we're gonna take the sauce out of this. This is what your sauce should look like.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna pour it on in. Look at that. Yes, 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 queen. And if you're like me, you wanna make sure you get every drop, especially since cashews are so expensive. So you wanna make sure you get every tiny bit. Those bitches charge you for those cashews. Fuck those guys. But also thank you for the cashews, I guess. So, now, we're gonna frickin' stir it on in.
Ooh, yes. We're eating a lot in the apocalypse.
We're just getting fat and sassy during the apoco. Oh no, my gosh.
What's that?
None of your fucking business. All right, is that equal?
Yeah, that's equal. All right.
Is it too much?
No, it's just right.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit of this.
Oh, beauty. Oh, beauty.
All right, guys. A lot of you guys said that you want to see me cook food. I get that like vegan food is not like something everybody can cook or like has access to right now.
Or
but, like,
even wants to cook.
or even wants to cook. True. Sometimes it can be gross, but like if you don't want it to be gross, like watch what I'm cooking and I guarantee you it'll be good. I'm eating good, bitch. And so I would be glad to teach you a lot of food if you guys like it. If you think it sucks, probably don't say it sucks. I'm like pretty fragile right now, but like just don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, why do you like things if you don't like them? Don't do that. Don't passive aggressively like something. Just like tell me if you like it. That's it.